What's up, team? Welcome to the video. I'm on my couch bed where I sleep every night here by Lake Calhoun at my friend John Arnold's condo. I want to talk about obsession and balance in this video because I think that the way we view balance as a society isn't the most beneficial way to think about the term. And I think that the way that, call it quote unquote normal people, like the average outlook on obsession is that it's a negative thing, which I completely disagree with, in spurts for periods of time. I think there are times in life where you get disproportionate results from being obsessed and from grinding your ass off. Bootstrapping a business, like not raising money to fund it, but like sweat equity, is one of those periods of time. Coming out of college with real debt, like my buddy Jordan Wild did after pharmacy school, like 2 or 3 extra years, and like real debt, grinding to get yourself out of debt, meaning work really hard, take on extra jobs if you can, limit spending as much as you can for a period of time. Maybe it's a couple years, maybe it's longer, maybe it's shorter, but like not much in the grand scheme of things, but a solid chunk of time. And being obsessed with accomplishing that, like that pays real dividends, getting out of debt as soon as possible after college. Starting a fitness transformation, and I'm torn on this because I know that you can go the moderate route and you can have some drinks on the weekend and you can have some cheat days in there and you can work foods that you really like in your macros and you can have a moderate deficit and lose weight slowly over time, and like that works. But when you're just getting started, especially if you have a lot of progress to make, if you have a lot of weight you need to lose, being reasonably obsessed for 4, 5, 6 months to get ASAP results, which is motivating and is going to keep you working hard and is going to help you build that habit and is going to help you enjoy fitness, that can be extremely beneficial. I want you to view obsession with an open mind, because clearly spending 4 hours a day every single day for 80 years in the gym, outside of certain situations, I don't even know if this would be actually, so maybe just all the time, probably isn't a good thing. But being obsessed with something for a period of your life makes sense. And let's talk about balance now. We think of balance in the short term. We think of balancing a day out. We think of balancing a week out, or maybe even a month out, right? Like, I have these 8 hours out of 24 where I'm at work. I have these 7 or 8 hours where I'm going to sleep. I have these 2 hours that I'm going to spend time with my loved one. I have these half hour I'm going to call this person. I have this hour where I do community service, whatever, like however you balance it. I have this hour I'm at the gym, like balance, check all the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes. Life is long. Think about balancing over the longer term, right? So maybe that means not working 8 hours a day. Maybe that means working 12 or 13 or 14 hours a day for a period of time. Maybe that means if you have a very important exam coming up, SAT, ACT, med school, like college exams, being obsessed for a few days or a few weeks or a month to like really crush that exam, which doing well on could have disproportionate upside, meaning the amount of time and effort and obsession you put into that is going to lead to a bigger outcome, a bigger result than like just obsessing over a normal test or a normal event like that. Those are periods of time where throwing balance out the window, realize that you're balancing in the long term, okay? Because when you grind your face off for a month and you score that amazing score on that test, or like you spend those 6 months or 12 months and you get your business going, realize that you're going to balance that with a period of time, a longer chunk of time where you're going to be on vacation, where, like, take me for example. If you read the post that I'll link below, I'll link here, 12 things I learned during my first year as an entrepreneur, 2013. I didn't spend money. I didn't go out. I didn't take taxis. Sometimes I didn't even take the subway. I walked all over New York, bought all my groceries from Costco. It was just grind. I didn't eat at Chipotle. I didn't like go out and drink and hang out with my buddies. I literally was writing and I was trying to build my business from nothing, and I wasn't spending money because I didn't have money to spend, because I was depleting my savings and I didn't have income or revenue. 2016, I'm probably going to go to every Minnesota Vikings game this year, which sounds ridiculous, but like they're just crushing it, and it's something I really love. I might not go to every game, but I'm going to go to a lot of road games, and that's going to be expensive, and that's going to take time away from work stuff, but like that's balance over a longer period of time, right? That's like grind, and then that's not grind very hard, looking at 3 or 4 years apart. Whereas most people think of balance and they think of, oh, you're like, if someone hears that you're working a 12-hour day, like, you're working a 12-hour day? That's insane. Like, that seems like a lot, but their mindset is on balancing a single day versus balancing bigger periods of time in your life. All right, so obsession isn't always a bad thing and can be extremely beneficial for chunks of time in certain situations. And think about balance on a little bit bigger scale. Thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow.